Hey, hello, good morning. Welcome back. Yay. I hope that you're all well and had nice past weekends and you're feeling good for your Friday. So I took the last few days off doing these sessions because I wanted a little break. You know, when like things are good, but you want to start missing the things so that you got more kind of oomph to do it. That's what I was going for, and it worked. I missed doing these sessions, so I thought I'd jump on today, even though I wasn't planning on doing it until yesterday. And then, yeah, I'll start them again as of Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Berlin time, doing these things. Yay! And Inktober's over, so we're back to making it up as we go along with the topic every day, which is fun too. So it can be anything. And we've got a really nice, we're being inspired by a really nice illustration today by an illustrator that I will type in the chat so you can all go and look at her work on Instagram. She's got some really, really cool, really nice stuff. So one of her drawings caught my eye and I thought we would base our drawing on that. But remember, it's Friday. So if it doesn't go well, it turns into Abstract Friday anyway. So there's no pressure at all to make it what you think it should be. Anyway, I'm just going to stop talking about that and let's just get on with the drawing, shall we? So yeah, and let me know how your week's been. Always love hearing from you guys on Instagram. You can DM me. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. So let's spin you around. Yep. There we go. And I'm not using ink today. I'm back to using my pen. I just used the Rotring Tiki graphic pen, but whatever pen you've got, it could be a biro, it could be a pencil. However, and I have my paints here, but they're mainly to look nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them today or not. So I'll move that to one side. Okie dokie. And we're going to start by drawing a V shape that comes from one side of the page and goes up but doesn't come off the page. And it's kind of with a curve as well. So it's like a curved V, leaving about this much space at the bottom. So I'll show you what I mean. It's going to come from that side and it's going to curve around down to about there. So that's about halfway. So it's a little bit to the left of halfway. And then about the same size going up there, like that. That is the start of the composition. Not too scary, right? Okie dokie. Next, we're going to draw an oval or a kind of like between a circle and an oval. So a really soft oval shape here. Imagining the 2 points are going in a diagonal line. So you want the kind of more pointy bits to be here, but it's basically a circle. And that's kind of in the middle of this. If you imagine 2 lines coming from the point there and the point there going up, it's kind of in the middle there. It can be kind of whatever size you want. I'm going to go for like this size. That's a bit overly. It's a bit more overly than I planned, but that's fine. So yeah, don't go longer than that, but you could definitely go shorter and make it a bit fatter with that shape. Okay. Next, we're going to draw a line, 2 lines coming down from up here down to this shape. So we're leaving maybe like a finger's width, and we're just going to put 2 points, 1 and 2. So, and that's also about a finger's width apart. So basically, yeah, imagining that this is going in a diagonal line. We're going to draw 1 line that comes basically just straight down. And then this line can have a little bit of a movement, curve kind of shape situation. Still coming to about here, but yeah, so you're widening it. But I'm going to give it like a bit of a curve like that. Doesn't have to do it, can just go straight down if that's too much for your Friday and you just want to keep it chill. Now, I know you must be wondering, like, what is this going to be? I'm not telling you because I want you to just work through it with me. Okay, so now we're going to come down here and we're going to draw basically 4 finger shapes. I'm trying to bend my hand around. 4 finger shapes. So 1, and then 2, 3, 4, like that, taking up about this much space. So I'll show you. So we're leaving a little gap, maybe a finger's width here, and then we're just going to draw one sausage, like that, leaving space here as well. And then from that, draw a second sausage, which is a little bit longer. And then I'm not even going to leave a little gap, like I've left a gap there. I'm just going to go straight from the tip here. Sausage number 3. And then a smaller sausage, again, just coming around, curving around there. And that can go off the page like that. If you've got more space here, then don't worry. You can just leave the space empty for now, or you can continue the line going off the page to wherever your page ends. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line that comes straight, or kind of coming almost straight down, imagining it's coming directly through these, but it's not, it's just coming at this angle, like that. And maybe I'll draw it poking through there too. Okay. Next, I'm going to draw one line that comes from the edge of the bottom sausage down here in a diagonal line across my page at the bottom. So it can be kind of like a wobbly line, like that. Then I'm going to do another diagonal line that comes up here from about the center of the page, or a little bit to the right. Like that. And then I'm going to draw a little line, or a little upside down C, or a flat U shape that kind of corners this point here, a flat U. And then I'm going to draw 2 lines that go in a similar direction to the line that we drew here, coming through, imagining it coming through here. So about the same direction. Think of the word, Ness. Same direction, so 1 and 2, just coming down to wherever it gets stopped by this line. Okay. Then from this line, I'm going to mirror this line coming like here and off the page. Ooh. Mirroring that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Mirroring that, like that. Okay, I know, I should have, you might be thinking, Ness, this is the first session back and you're killing us with all these different instructions, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Fingers crossed. Okay, now we are going to come to this section here. So we need to join this shape to this shape. And the way I'm going to do that is basically by drawing a crescent that comes up to about here and then a little bit longer there. So I'll show you. We're basically drawing like a crescent moon. It comes there and there, just cupping this. Imagining that's an egg and this is an egg cup, and it's just cupping that egg, holding it in place, making it feel secure. That's the job of this. Okay, and then about like a tiny little gap space away here, we're going to draw a line that comes just down, just a little line, kind of curves out to the right a little bit. And then we're going to join this point to down here. Oh, but before we do that, let's finish this shape off by continuing the line around and going off the page. Keeps it simple. Just straight off the page, can kind of do a little curve around if your page continues as well. And then we're going to identify a point about here, there. We're going to join this point to that point, but we're going to do it at an angle. So we're going to create a kind of rounded angle there. And this can be kind of as big or as small as you like. Just gone for that. It could go up a little bit more. It could go like sliding down a little bit more. Whatever is in your drawing hands. Okay. So it's all coming together. Maybe you're starting to see what's going on here with your abstract shapes. So now on the other side, we're going to mirror this shape, whatever shape you've done, however kind of dramatic it's gone. If it goes really up, actually, maybe it'll go a little bit down because we want to create kind of a level line, imagining there's a level line coming here. And then I'm just going to continue my shape down like that. So tried to mirror it. That's a little bit sharper than that, but that's fine. You know, whatever. It's all good. Okay. Then we're going to come to this, our original oval shape that we did. And now it's going to get real, guys. It's going to get real. So I'm going to just tilt my page to help me so that this is kind of standing up almost straight. The egg is standing up straight with the egg cup holding it. And then in the egg, I'm now going to draw an L shape. Now the L shape, I'm going to draw it slightly to the left because that's the kind of projection that I want, but you could draw it directly in the center. I wouldn't recommend drawing it to the right though. So I'm going to draw my L shape just like that. Quite a big L shape. It can be smaller than that, could be bigger than that, however it goes. And then underneath the L, I'm just going to do a small line. Can you tell what it is yet? And then I'm going to do two more lines, one here, one there, kind of just over halfway of the oval. And then two more lines a little bit lower. So you've got 4 lines there, 1 line there, big L shape. And in the lines, so these are eyebrows and these are eyes. Now you can either leave it like this and have the eyes closed, or what really drew me to the illustration we're basing this off was the gaze is kind of looking off into the, I don't know, to the left. I'll show you a little close up. So I've simply just drawn a little C shape and then a little dot, keeping a little bit of white in the eyes, keeping the eyes alive, you see? And that is my face. And then I've got this nose, so now you can embellish it. I'm going to add a little nose ring. Love adding a little nose ring here and there. Little line. I don't know. You can knock yourself out with this, but you have your face. Okay. Now, so can you see what it is now? It's basically a person that's cupping that's a hand, but it's an abstract hand, and we're cool with that. Reading a book, and the perspective, how lush is the perspective? So this is a big hand at the forefront. These are the legs being crossed over. This is the shoulders, obviously. So now you have free reign to play around. The artist that I based this off is called Aurora.bay. That's her Instagram handle. So I would check her out and you can see, I mean, obviously ours is a slightly different version from hers, but I just love the perspective of the way she captured this moment, and it was a really thoughtful, nice moment. I thought, yes. So now I'm going to add some hair and an ear onto this model. So obviously I've drawn in pen. If you've drawn in pencil, you can rub outlines and stuff, but I quite like leaving in the history of the mark. So that's my ear, and then I'm going to just think about what hair do I want. So I'm going to add kind of just hair that's flowing around, but you could do whatever you fancy. It could come over the body or it could stick behind the body. And then I'm going to have it again flowing this way. I mean, I am inspired by her original illustration because she's got lots of hair that comes on this side, which I think looks really lovely. She is based in France. I'm pretty sure she's French, and I follow her on Instagram. She has stories with her cats, which is always good. So I would recommend checking her out. She's actually got some really lovely other work, which, you know, maybe we'll do more of her stuff. Be inspired by composition. But you see, already it's just changed the tone of the picture, and if you wanted to, you could also add a bit more detail to this crescent moon by just adding a couple of lines there to suggest that's a hand, that's the inside of the palm. You see? But you don't have to do that, that's just if you want to. And then you can design what clothes she's wearing. So Aurora has like a kind of scoop neck top with a bit of collarbone showing. But I think I'm going to go for like a high neck, polo neck, and even have this as well as a long sleeve polo neck top. Maybe I'll add a little bit of arm there. A little line there, I'm not sure why I did that. Yeah, but keeping it simple. Like so, and then we can come to the hands. You could do some big fancy nails. Just simply rounding off the ends, or you could look at your own nails and think, oh, how do my nails look? How do nails look? Always good to get a life reference. And then I'm going to draw these knobbly bits, which I just draw by doing simply 2 lines. A big line and a little line, big line and a little line, and then again 2 or 3 lines for the main crease bit. I might just drag these down a little bit so that her fingers aren't so stumpy, like that. How beautiful is that? And then in the original illustration, I can actually show you on my phone. This is the original illustration. I mean, a lot more kind of Disney princess vibes going on here. Look at the hair clip and everything. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, you could add a background with nature, with trees or something. I think I'm going to do, I might just keep it blank and not do the trees in the background, although I think that they look really cool, and just focus a bit more on adding a bit more detail to the book maybe. So you could think about your favorite book, or you could think about some words that inspire you or not. I'm going to just draw some lines on this to kind of suggest pages. Ooh. Drawing backwards is always a bit challenging. Like that. Maybe I'll just draw kind of like text. Abstract squiggle text. Maybe I'm writing secret messages. That's the blurb. That's the back of the book, right? Yeah. And this could be the front. Just make up words. I mean, you could just put any letters, couldn't you? Because it's not like you can see the whole thing, but something that is meaningful to you, maybe. You know what it's going to say, trying to say. Keep this a secret, though. Cute, cute, cute. And then you could also draw the thing on the spine, but maybe I'll just write Hello. And now, in theory, you could paint it, or you can continue using your pen, pencil, whatever you're using to add small details to embellish it and make it your own. I want to do like a rosy cheek. Maybe I'll do a little cheekbone. Maybe I'll add a little bit more depth to the hair. Just keep adding strands. Add a little bit of shading behind the ear and down by the neck where the hair tends to get a bit darker when it doesn't see as much light. I mean, is that true? I don't know. My hair's super dark, so it's all just the same, pretty much the same color, I think. Although sometimes the ends look a little bit lighter, you know, in the sun, in the summer. I'm losing that kind of carefree feeling by colouring this in, but I feel like I want to just make it a little bit darker. You could also do, you know, imagination in the background, like lines coming out and going like, wee, doing a kind of abstract interpretation of the thoughts, if that's your thing. Holding my pen in a really strange way. Yeah, but I think that's really cute. I'm not sure why I did this line. Maybe I'm going to draw kind of lines. Maybe it's a ribbed polo neck top. I want to just suggest that she's not completely flat, so I'm drawing kind of like lines as if they're moving. You know, she's got a body under there. She's not just a 2D thing. So the lines aren't directly straight down. Kind of mirrors the lines that I drew in the pages of the book. Yeah, but you see, just kind of like, I'm just figuring this out as I go along. You just think, okay, what else does it need? You could add a few kind of wrinkles in the trousers or whatever it is. Got a cross down there. And it just builds up the picture slowly, but it's not really something you can foresee. I mean, I guess you can with experience. Am I just babbling now? I think I'm just babbling. But I think the beauty of just giving yourself a few minutes to play around with the possibilities after you've got your initial composition down, that's where the drawing really comes to life, and that's where it becomes your own little drawing, I think. So I think I might leave it there. I don't think I'm going to paint it today on stream, because I'm happy with it as it is, and I'm not sure what I want to do with the colours. So I think I'm going to leave it as a black and white drawing for our Friday. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll give you a little close-up. Hello. If you did enjoy it, then please let me know. I love to see your work. So you can always send pictures of what you came up with today to my Instagram. You can just DM me on Instagram, because I'm always intrigued to see how the instruction translated to you guys and what funny add-ons you often do. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, then feel free to subscribe. I'm and like and comment and all the stuff, and tell your friends. I will be doing these sessions. I know it's a new lockdown for Berlin and a new lockdown for the UK as well. So let me keep you company on your Monday to Friday. And there's a whole library of other videos that you can check out. I've been literally doing them since the first lockdown back in the day, which feels like forever ago, right? So feel free to check those out too. Take care of yourselves. I will see you on Monday. Have amazing weekends. Thank you so much for joining me, and check out aurora.bay, who was the inspiration for today. Bye. Take care. Bye.